Hello class. Today I'm going to be going over how to do various different functions in an Excel workbook. And so I'm going to try and go over how to do multiplication, division, subtraction, and addition. And so the first is really the easiest. I'm going to try and cover how to do addition. And so whenever you get into your Excel workbook, you've got to have numbers to do any sort of functions. So I'm just going to type in some numbers into these first rows. And so I've got some data in here now. And in order to add them, you have to go to your Formulas tab, which is right up here, and then you would just highlight your data that you wanted to add up, and then you just click Auto Sum, and it'll automatically drop down the value for everything that you wanted to add up into this cell, or the cell below everything that you highlighted. And then if you wanted to subtract some things, you could do. There is no subtraction function on Excel. Instead of subtracting, if you wanted to subtract some numbers, you would just have to change the sign of whatever number you're trying to subtract from. And so in this case, if I'm trying to subtract 3 minus 4, then I would have to change the sign of the 4 to a negative, and then I would just highlight these two and click Auto Sum, and it'll automatically subtract that for me. That's just how the program works. And then for multiplication, I'm going to enter in some other data here. And with this, if you want to multiply some things, you can click on any of these cells over here and then type in your function. For multiplication, you have to type in an equal sign first, and then you want to type in the first cell that you want to use as a product. And so I'm going to type in A3, and then you're going to multiply that by typing in an asterisk. And then you type in whatever else that you want to multiply by. And so I'm going to type in cell A4, and then you just hit enter, and it'll automatically multiply those two numbers. And you can do that for an infinite number of data or cells. And then for division is the same kind of concept. You have to type in your equals, and then you could type in whatever cell you wanted to. So I'm going to do A3 once again. And then you type a backslash to divide. And then you can type in whatever number you wanted to divide it by. And so I'm going to type in cell A4 again, and that'll give me 12.3 forever. And so that automatically divided cell A3 by cell A4. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that you can apply this in some of your classwork. It's very useful in the business world to know things like this, and there are thousands of different functions that you can do, all the way from adding and subtracting to trig functions to organizing and alphabetizing various data that you may have in an Excel workbook.